Have you ever been curious about what happens on a construction site when no one is monitoring? Heavy machines sometimes become unexpected saboteurs with terrifying explosions and collapses. Explore through dramatic scene footage. The incident occurred at the Swithland Steam Gala. Steam locomotive 46521 suddenly derailed at Quorn. A metallic hiss sounded dangerously. The train wobbled, the wheels rolled off the tracks, causing panic among the crowd. The incident made the festival atmosphere tense and was a clear reminder of the potential dangers of ancient trains. Oh my God, it was so fast! The helicopter crashed into the water in an instant, leaving everyone unable to react. Have you ever thought about the challenge of transporting huge equipment like this? In Ziegelsbach, Germany in 2012, ZPF Thermaschinenbau GmbH transported a 50-ton industrial furnace. A team of engineers and heavy machines worked continuously, carefully lifting, moving, and loading the furnace onto transport vehicles, creating a powerful industrial soundtrack. The image of the bulldozer roaring, using all its strength to pull the heavily loaded Kamaz vehicle that overturned in the accident in Billicherry, created a tense battle between steel and earth. In 2000, in Gatchina, the Mi-2 helicopter fell from a height of 50 meters due to pilot error. In an attempt to perform a complex maneuver, the pilot lost control, causing the helicopter to crash into the ground and burn fiercely. A loud explosion rang out, and black smoke covered the scene, a painful reminder of the importance of caution when operating an aircraft. Do you feel the perseverance and strength as it faces each obstacle on this challenging path? The lumber truck, weighing 20 tons, roared across the rough mud road, leaving deep tire tracks. The Subaru WRX STI roared with power, its wheels spinning as it pulled the BMW out of the deep mud, demonstrating its superior power. In front of many people, the truck used a cable to pull the overturned truck on the side of the road back to its original position, restoring order after the Tata container accident. At Qasr port, peace was broken when a giant crane suddenly collapsed. The sound of metal screeching and impact was strong. The heavy truck fell freely and hit the ground, causing shock throughout the area. The workers stood still, their eyes panicked before the unexpected tragedy, clearly realizing the danger that lurks in every moment of work, reminded of the value of life and safety. The crane collapsed. A loud explosion rang out and everyone ran away in panic. Luckily, the accident happened during lunch break. Otherwise, the consequences would have been much more serious. The accident occurred when the crane was lifting an oversized package when the cable suddenly broke, causing the goods to fall freely to the ground. Crane incidents always pose great danger. Just a little carelessness in lifting work can lead to disaster. Do you know the severity of this incident and the risks workers face? The scene at the construction site became chaotic when the giant excavator suddenly tilted to one side. The excavator arm was buried deep in the ground. The bucket was stuck in a large block of concrete. Lubricant spilled everywhere, forming a dark puddle. The workers stood around, stunned by the sudden accident. Even when fully loaded, the Mercedes-Benz SK2644 still demonstrates incredible strength and durability when overcoming steep and rough roads on the Torcum route. Image of Mercedes-Benz truck carrying heavy load, engine roaring fiercely, smoke billowing as if signaling a storm is coming. The car shook violently, as if just one more slight shake would cause the whole car to crumble and disintegrate on the challenging road. Do you believe that an excavator can lift a giant mining truck? Watch this video to find out the answer. When inexperienced tractor drivers operate, things become 10 times more dangerous. At the construction site, the tractor swayed out of control, nearly hitting a worker. Each excessive throttle jerk causes the wheels to slide on the ground, nearly flipping the car. Workers panicked and scattered to avoid the oncoming tractor. Just one small mistake by the driver is enough to cause a serious accident, threatening the safety of everyone around. What a pity. Is anyone responsible for this serious accident? In a tense moment, the USA truck tried to turn around under the low bridge, but the strong impact caused the vehicle to get stuck between the bridge and the road. The driver struggled to find a way out but could not move forward or backward. All efforts are in vain. The situation becomes deadlocked, a lesson in miscalculation and a metaphor for those times when life reaches a dead end, when all efforts become hopeless. The car lay motionless in the middle of the road, like a wounded animal waiting for help. At Ryazan, at the intersection of Chapaeva and Proletarskaya streets, a 10-meter-high wall suddenly collapsed, creating a terrifying noise. Dust filled the air and rubble scattered, damaging at least 3 nearby cars. This incident is a warning about the dangers of old buildings. Witness the Liebherr LG 1750, one of the world's most powerful cranes, perform complex lifting tasks. With a lifting capacity of 750 tons and an impressive crane length, this duo is the top choice for large-scale projects. The combination of the power of LG 1750 and the transportation experience of MaxiCraft ensures progress and safety for every project. The powerful Tatra 813 8X8 Kolos roared, its engine smoking as it traversed rough terrain with remarkable power. Oh no, a powerful machine struggling to cross the fast-flowing stream. The crawler dug deep into the mud, reeling as it tried to move forward. Water splashed, obscuring the surrounding scenery. Even though the engine roared fiercely, the car still struggled against the force of the water current, creating a tense battle between machine and nature, seemingly trapped in a harsh ordeal. Oh my God! The ferocious wind easily tossed the truck, causing it to overturn in the middle of the main road in Klawa. The scene that makes it hard to take your eyes off is the powerful excavator approaching, each blow hitting the 30-meter-high silo, causing the structure to shake. Dust rose and pieces of concrete weighing several tons crumbled and fell. It was amazing to see the power of the excavator causing the silo to collapse, turning into rubble in just a few hours. Learn about the intense rescue training session of a concrete tank truck when the rescue team tried to cut the steel shell and rescue people trapped inside in the midst of a dangerous situation. During a major storm, a truck suddenly overturned on the N1 outside of Worcester, making everyone curious as to what caused this giant machine to be unable to withstand the force of nature. Oh my, the truck fire was horrifying. The vehicle of the Excellence Transport Company was completely burned, with a column of black smoke towering into the sky. Surely the cause was an electrical short circuit. Luckily, no one was injured. I wonder how the driver will manage to free this pig from the mud. The bus wobbled on the edge of the hill, just a few meters from falling, while people ran in panic, trying everything to keep it from plunging into the abyss. My heart felt like it was about to fall out when the crane that was lifting a giant object suddenly collapsed, causing the whole structure to shake and everyone around to panic at this unexpected, dangerous situation. How could a Neflis grader from the 2016 project lose its wheels right in the middle of a construction site? This is clearly due to poor maintenance or negligent management. The excavator wobbled, tilted completely in the thick snow. The crawler gradually sank into the ice, seemingly helpless against this increasingly melting snow road. The truck, originally a powerful machine, was now helpless before the power of winter, its wheels spinning helplessly in the thick snow. Have you ever wondered what causes a powerful machine to lie helplessly on its side after a sudden fall? The crane was lifting the car when the cable broke, causing the car to fall to the ground with a terrifying crash. Discover Pakistan's Hino High Power, with a powerful engine of up to 420 horsepower, roaring on steep roads and rough terrain. The ability to overcome all challenges with loads weighing up to 30 tons makes Hino High Power a symbol of durability and strength on harsh journeys. Wow, it's truly eye-catching to watch the truck bravely rush through the fast-flowing water at Mutongoi Safaris, its wheels gliding quickly through the splashing water, as if challenging all obstacles on the arduous journey ahead. This image is so impressive, the excavator tried to pull his companion out of the fast-flowing water, the crawler spinning strongly, as if promising to never abandon his comrades in danger. The crane collapsed, helpless before the truck's overwhelming power. Sweat beaded on the operator's forehead. The engine roared loudly. The 50-ton Terex was like a monster stuck in a swamp. All eyes turned to the rescue excavator. The cable tightened. The Terex shook violently. Finally, with a loud roar, it was freed from the mud, leaving behind a long trail on the muddy ground. What a surprise! The car accidentally drove down the road, blocking the lane, causing other vehicles stopping at the red light to panic and hastily avoid it. The 15-ton wood-carrying machine was moving on soft sand when it suddenly slid sharply. The wheels spun, sand splashed, but the car remained stuck, sinking deeper with each attempt to move forward. Its helplessness in this challenging terrain makes for a tense scene, as every attempt to escape the sand only seems to make the situation worse. The image of the car rushing along the rough road, the cargo box tilting, the front wheel bouncing up like a ship in the middle of the sea. The sound of engines roaring and metal colliding created a chaotic symphony. The driver tensed up as the machine lost control and rushed towards the broken bridge. Will it hold firm, or will it be swept into the abyss? See the 5 heavy Cassamba Donde, like dark clouds, covering the Camignon, creating a majestic picture amidst the pristine natural scenery of Pará. In a tense moment, the rescue team rushed to rescue the 20-ton excavator stuck in the mud. The engine roared, the wheels turned uselessly, but the machine still sank deep. The team quickly deployed cables and tow trucks, pulling the excavator little by little out of the quagmire. When that heavy machine escaped the mud, a feeling of relief overwhelmed, as if the team had just won a victory over nature. Despite the roar of the ferocious Ikalasa waters, the Cathy Traveller passenger car still stubbornly moved forward, demonstrating the courage of the drivers and passengers on this challenging journey. Witnessing this scene, everyone was shocked when the two majestic ships collided. The sound of broken wood and screams rang out, causing the peaceful space of the harbour to suddenly become chaotic. Oh my God! The truck suddenly caught fire. The fire spread quickly from the engine compartment. Billowing black smoke covered the surrounding area. A small explosion rang out, causing everyone to retreat in panic. It was horrifying to witness this scene. The truck was now just a blackened iron frame in the middle of a sea of flames. The crane model suddenly lost its balance and collapsed with a resounding sound of metal colliding. The whole construction site shook. People panicked and ran for shelter when the giant machine fell like an unruly monster. In a breathtaking moment, the mighty excavator rushed into the fast-flowing river, fighting every second to rescue its teammates, creating a scene full of emotion and power that made everyone who witnessed it admire. Tata roared, black smoke from the diesel engine rising, creating a dramatic scene. Every time the wheel passes over a steep slope or muddy puddle, the ground shakes, making the audience watch with bated breath. The resilient car challenges all limits, moving forward unstoppably. Can anyone tell me what the cause of this fire was that caused the cargo truck to catch fire? The warning sounded loudly, "Danger! The container is in free fall. Please evacuate quickly." The John Deere 1470E, a multi-purpose agricultural machine, is now struggling in the mud. The wheels spun blindly, leaving deep ruts, but its massive body still sank deep. The farmer stood nearby, his forehead wrinkled, looking worriedly at his beloved tractor. Image of Caterpillar 319 DLN slowly climbing onto a train car in Kansas City to load crushed rock. The engine roared as the giant machine stopped on the carriage and dumped 50 tons of rock with a roaring sound. This sight demonstrates the power and precision of the Caterpillar 319 DLN in a difficult mission. A rare incident happened at Melinas Naksu. A 5-ton concrete mixer suddenly tilted, spilling concrete everywhere and creating a chaotic scene. Equipment weighing several tons now lies upside down, with mud and concrete combining to form a mess. Workers rushed over to handle the situation, and tension filled the air. What caused this to happen? A large truck lost control and went off the road on Kellam 36 of the old Corinth-Argos highway while trying to avoid a car. The powerful logging truck glided across the river, each wheel slightly tilting and sinking in the water, creating a large wave on the water's surface. You will be extremely impressed when you witness the giant bulldozer bravely pulling the overturned truck on the side of the road, each strong pull helping the heavy machine flip back to its original position. Oh no! The truck was driving along the road when it suddenly lost control and crashed straight into the side of the road in a terrifying manner. Every day, Chinese dump trucks carry rocks from the quarry to the construction site, where cranes lift each giant rock into the right position, contributing to the construction of massive structures. Kraz, known for its outstanding power, was struggling with the muddy mud on the dirt road. Even though the engine roared and the wheels turned endlessly, it still couldn't get out of the 30 centimeters deep mud. Surrounding workers worked hard to help, while the car continued to be buried deep in the mud, leaving clear marks on the ground. Although it was an unfortunate incident, the collision during the Experience It Alone simulation session left a deep impression on each participant, reminding us of the potential dangers of participating traffic. The car accident became more strange than ever when the man was impaled by a bamboo tree but still survived. The incident occurred at the Swithland Steam Gala. Steam locomotive 46521 suddenly derailed at Quorn. A metallic hiss sounded dangerously. The train wobbled, the wheels rolled off the tracks, causing panic among the crowd. The incident made the festival atmosphere tense and was a clear reminder of the potential dangers of ancient trains. Oh my God, it was so fast! The helicopter crashed into the water in an instant, leaving everyone unable to react. Have you ever thought about the challenge of transporting huge equipment like this? In Ziegelsbach, Germany in 2012, ZPF Thermaschinenbau GmbH transported a 50-ton industrial furnace. A team of engineers and heavy machines worked continuously, carefully lifting, moving, and loading the furnace onto transport vehicles, creating a powerful industrial soundtrack. The image of the bulldozer roaring, using all its strength to pull the heavily loaded Kamaz vehicle that overturned in the accident in Billicherry, created a tense battle between steel and earth. In 2000, in Gatchina, the Mi-2 helicopter fell from a height of 50 meters due to pilot error. In an attempt to perform a complex maneuver, the pilot lost control, causing the helicopter to crash into the ground and burn fiercely. A loud explosion rang out, and black smoke covered the scene, a painful reminder of the importance of caution when operating an aircraft. Do you feel the perseverance and strength as it faces each obstacle on this challenging path? The lumber truck, weighing 20 tons, roared across the rough mud road, leaving deep tire tracks. The crane collapsed. A loud explosion rang out and everyone ran away in panic. Luckily, the accident happened during lunch break. Otherwise, the consequences would have been much more serious. The Subaru WRX STI roared with power, its wheels spinning as it pulled the BMW out of the deep mud, demonstrating its superior power. In front of many people, the truck used a cable to pull the overturned truck on the side of the road back to its original position, restoring order after the Tata container accident. At Qasr port, peace was broken when a giant crane suddenly collapsed. The sound of metal screeching and impact was strong. The heavy truck fell freely and hit the ground, causing shock throughout the area. The workers stood still, Their eyes panicked before the unexpected tragedy, clearly realizing the danger that lurks in every moment of work, reminded of the value of life and safety. Thank you for taking the time to explore our dramatic crime scene footage. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next interesting content. See you soon.